Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%, करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. As is the audience, so are the thoughts. If I am sitting before kids, I won't talk to them Brahman. So here I am before the yogis. So I will be talking about yoga. Now, the Yoga Shastra is meant for something higher. It is something like this. Somebody gave me an elephant. Example, somebody gave me an elephant. And then I had to employ that. So what to do with this, what to do with this thing. Then I thought, okay, let me engage this elephant. And I engaged that elephant for plowing the kitchen garden. What the point? Elephant can lift your, their khali buzru, kya hai that big one? Buruz Khalib, he can lift that one. And I employed that elephant for plowing a kitchen garden. Exactly. Yoga Shastra is meant for tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. All other things are secondary. And what is that sarupe avasthanam? That is bypassed. Okay. So, to remove this point, because Patanjali Yoga Sutras were before Bhagavan Sri Krishna. They are not latest. So, Bhagavan Krishna thought, let me think about it. And now what is the Swarupa? Where we have to abide ourselves. This is told now in the 7th chapter, when Bhagavan said, I shall tell you knowledge and application of that knowledge. See? Jnanam teham savijnanam idam vakshami asheshataha yaj jnatva neha bhuyonyat jnatavyam avashishyate. Having known which, there is nothing more remains to be known. This is what Bhagavan said. And what is that which is worthy of knowing? After knowing which, nothing remains to be known. This is the topic Bhagavan tells now from the 4th verse onward. If you wish, repeat. If you don't wish, go to sleep. Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu kham mano buddhirevacha अहंकार इति यम्मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा अपरेयमितस्त्वन्याम् प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे पराम् जीवभूतां महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत् एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किंचिदस्ति धनंजय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. Now this is the complete understanding about everything which is worthy of knowing. Yes jnatva bhuyonya jnatam evam avashishyate. After having known this, nothing more remains to be known. What is that? First, bhumirapo nalo vayu kham. The five great elements. Bhumi, earth, apaha, water, then fire, air, and kham, space. Five of them. Then manaha, 6. Buddhi, 7. And ahankara, 8. So this is Ashtadha me bhinna prakriti. This is my eightfold prakriti. Okay, then continue further. Apara iyam itastu anyam prakritim viddhi me param. So this is my apara prakriti, lower prakriti. What is the para prakriti? Para prakriti is not Ashtadha, it is Ekadha. See? If you see the words, apara iyam tu anyam prakritim viddhi me param. My para prakriti is only one, not Ashtadha, not eightfold, only one. And what is that prakriti? Jiva bhutam. See? Yaya idam jagat dharyate. Because of this jiva, this world is held. Okay, now take these two things. Earth is one. Then water is one. Fire is one. Air is one. Space is one. Mind is one. Okay. Buddhi is one. Everything is one. But this one has become many Ashtadha. Then what happened? Because of this, the world is sustained. Now, this para prakriti is what? Para prakriti is wherein viddhi me param jiva bhutam. Now be very attentive. What is to be understood? This will make all the difference in our spiritual practice. According to Sankhya, which is the foundation of Yoga Shastra, there is one soul per body. Here we have to correct our understanding. See, Jiva is an individuality, Vyakti, or a principle, or it is a principle. See, now take a simple example to understand. Man, any man, is not a particular man. Man getting married to a woman, any woman, doesn't matter. What is he called as? husband. So husband is a common noun. See? In the same manner, Paramatma expressing through the Ashtadha Prakriti is called as Jivana, life. Instead of recognizing the Jiva as a phenomenon, it is mistaken as individuality. And then this Jiva wants to go to heaven. See? If this principle we digest it, the whole your approach to spiritual life will change. There was a girl and there was some function in her house. She was staying with her parents. And the mother told, you please go away. You cannot be present for this function. You come after the function is over. She said, why? Because you don't have a husband. It is only made for the married girls. She was divorced. But he is not dead. That is not my question. You are not married now. Go away. Then go to ask Swamiji. We are freely available. So she came to me. Swamiji, you know I am divorced. Yes. Mummy has asked me to ask you something. I should ask her. I don't want to get married to you. Then tell me, after divorce, the girl becomes widow or not? Divorce means she doesn't have a husband. So she is a widow. Has the husband died? What happened to that husband? Where he has gone? Friends, exactly the same way. Jiva, jiva, jiva. In waking experience, ego is 100%. In dream, ego is 50%. In deep sleep, ego is 0%. Where is the jiva in the deep sleep? See, friends, this is to be understood. Prakriti, conditionings. Man is one. Conditioning, father. He becomes son. Conditioning, wife. He becomes husband. Conditioning his son. He becomes the father. Conditioning brother. He becomes brother. Has he become many? And who suffers in life? The son suffers because of the Hitler father. The husband suffers because of the Mahakali. The father suffers because of the Rakshasa son. The brother suffers because of the Duryodhana brother. Where are they? What sadhana you want to do? Tell me. Friends, this foundation should be clear. Then you will come to understand. See? Aparaya vitasanyam prakritim vidyame param jiva bhuta mahabaho. So jiva bhuta prakriti means jiva bhuta, it is just a phenomenon. It is not an individuality. Like the husband is a phenomenon. So man can become the husband. So man is, he became husband under n number of conditions. See? Now, yaya idam the jagat dharyate. So for whom is the samsar? There is no samsar for the man. There is samsar for the son. I had to take care of my parents, But my mother is so cranky, Swamiji, what I should do, I am fed up of her, but I can't leave her also. I am the only one to look after her. And any number of servants we keep, she goes on fighting with every servant. We have changed more than about 30, 40 servants. Now there is a word, no servant wants to come and serve him. What should I do? I said, I employ me. Now who is suffering? Son. Because of the monster father. Think. Now how can you help somebody who doesn't exist? This is spiritual life. See? So, yaya idam jiva bhuta mahabaho yayedam dharete jagat. After this is over, then the teacher comes to the third thing. Etad yonini bhutani sarvani tyupadharaya. So, etad yonini bhutani. So the whole world is created out of these two things put together. Only in electrical energy there is no light. Only in the bulb there is no light. When an impossible, unholy wedlock happens between electricity and the bulb, light comes. Only in Paramatma there is no samsara. Only in Prakriti there is no samsara. Dekho santo. Unless we digest this thing, we will be only struggling. Meditation. स्वामी जी कुछ होता ही नहीं, क्या चाहिए? होता नहीं, हो जाएगा, 9 महीने वेट करो. तो एतद् योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणि इत्युपधारय. And this is the cause for everything and being in this world. See? It is not that Hindus are made out of 5 elements. बाकी के 2.5, 3. No. It's the same principle. Either yonini bhutani sarvani ityupadharaya. Now the question comes, who is supporting this? Aham krusnasya jagataha prabhava pralestatha. Aham, I. Who is telling? Bhagwan Krishna. And where is he? He is you and me. Many old people ask this question, Swamiji, what happens after death? So what reply can I give? I have no experience, man, I cannot tell you. What is it? So please tell what was. Those who are alive, they will be happy. Thank God, one burden gone. No, what happens? पहले मर के तो दिखाओ. See, friends. So, if I am there, then my wife. If I am there, then my property. If I am there, then my problem. If I is not there, as in deep sleep, where are you? Space gone, desh gone. When are you? Kala gone, time gone. What are you? Body gone. But you are still there. On the basis of this, we tell you again and again, non-specific existence is the reality. We all become special. Remove all the specialities. What are the specialities? Man plus a conditioning. Where from the conditioning begins? First conditioning, identification with the body. This is called technically as mithyatma, illusory self. After the mithyatma is born, then the gauna, the secondary one is born. We become a person, somebody in this world. Then I am man, I am not woman, I am young, I am old, special. Thereafter, we adopt more conditioning. I am mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, etc. And then we suffer. See, friends, recognize this. Who is this aham? This aham is technically to be understood. The aham which is referred by Bhagavan Krishna here is called as the mukhyatma, the primary self. And this primary self cannot be destroyed. Aham is not. Ham is hananam. That which cannot be destroyed is the truth. So, this aham, identification with the body, mithyatma. After mithyatma, we have to conduct ourselves in this world. Then vyavaharik atma. 3. Then 4th. In the dream experience, we are identified with the modifications of the mind. We become pratibhasik atma. Out of 1, how many have come out? Now this waker, vyavaharik atma, what will be his attitude toward the pratibhasik, the Swapna Purush? Come on, yaar, it was just a dream, forget about it. He will go through the experience. But after he is out of that experience as a waker, then he doesn't care. It's okay. Do we regret I should have been able to smuggle some money from my dream to the waking? No. Because we rejected it as the illusion. Now go further. Now all of us are what is called as the Paramarthik Atma. Paramarthik Atma means the seekers of truth. Like the waker is no more influenced by the dreamer's gain and loss. In the same manner, a spiritual seeker is no more bothered about all your relational problems in life. See? You don't have to disturb or destroy anybody. No. Accept the facts of life. What I have gone through in the dream, it was such a solid reality. All of us dream the dream as the real one. Nobody dreamed the dream as a dream. After we are out of the dream, then we say it was a dream. But during the dream, oh, it is such a solid reality. Exactly the same way. This waking dream is a solid reality for us now. To get out of this waking dream, we are to be born as the seeker of truth, the Paramarthik Atma. And who is Paramarthik Atma? Who doesn't ask the question why, but who inquires who. See? Who is disturbed? Why people are like that? See, friends, it's not difficult. And when this Paramarthik Atma is no more influenced by the Vyavaharik Atma, relations are there. Relations are there to give us relative happiness. Absolute happiness, if you want, be with the absolute. With the relative, you will get relative happiness. Our struggle is to get absolute happiness from the relatives. Can there be more foolishness than this? So, once we are born as a Paramarthik Atma, means the seekers of truth. Now everything else is okay in its own place. But our attention is on something higher. Something higher is Tada Drashtuhu Sarupe Avastha. How to achieve that? Very simple technique. You are all seeing, your eyes are open. If any comments are coming in your mind, then you are a samsari. If no comments are coming, then you are Paramatma. Experience without experiencer. It is like what? Like we have left the colors and forms and come to the vision. What is vision? Illuminating everything, rejecting nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. This process is tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthana. It is for this purpose Patanjali Maharshi has told first Yama, Niyama. Those 10 of them are called as Mahavratas. But we bypass the two. Yama, Niyama is okay. Then Asana. And Asana also wrong. Sthira Sukham. Sukham, bliss. Sthira is an adjective. Adjective of bliss. Steady bliss is asana. Not how twist kare. See, friends. And what can be the source of steady bliss? Sthira Sukham. Tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. And when it can happen? Chitta vritti nirodha. Meaning, we are functioning through all our faculties. We are functioning through the sense organs. We are seeing all the 5 objects. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. We are going through all the experience, joy and sorrows. We are experiencing all the concepts. And yet, no experiencer is born. Experience without experiencer is abiding in truth. And therefore, the wise men do not have the ahankar because there is nobody born. Can we have the ahankar of good sleep? कोई तो भी मेडिटेशन कर रहा है. Aham krusnasya jagata prabhava pralayasthatha. So where from the world begins? From this aham. Now find out which aham. So there are 2 ahams. In the 15th chapter, Bhagavan says, see, sarvasya chaham. I am the tea for everyone. Chai. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannimishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. I support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Therefore, what is worthy of knowing is Vedaisya sarve aham eva vidya. So there are 2 aham. One aham is enjoying or suffering in this world. Other aham is enjoying the suffering of the enjoyer aham. So I as a man is Paramatma and I as a husband is Jivatma. See. So, aham krishnasya jagata prabhava pralayasthatha. This aham has to be understood 2 ways. One person I know, he married and then within a year or so he had a child, baby born. But it was so unfortunate. The child was born live, the wife died. Naturally, he has to look after. So his mother came to help the child and his son. After 3 years, then mothers know only one thing, how to torture the children. Beta, how are you going to live like this thing? Get married, get some mother for this baby. Okay, mummy, for your sake I get. All the dumb people, they get married for the sake of the parents. Got married. And the performance was repeated. After a year or two, another baby, again girl child was born. The mother died, and now two of them. Yet he doesn't learn. See? Therefore, I told you very clearly, every problem in our life is an indication. Come on, you are not here for that purpose. Correct yourself. Like when we have a toothache, the toothache is not given to torture us. It is given to tell us, come on, something is wrong with your tooth, get it corrected. In the same manner, if we get hurt in our mind, it is not for torturing or making us miserable, but it is an indication. Something is wrong in your thinking process. Isn't it Bhagavan Krishna did to Arjun? He told him, you don't have to fight with the enemies. You have to fight your nears and dears. And then the pain was for whom? The pain was for the grandson, for the disciple, for the brother, not for the warrior. Correct this identity. See, friends, this is the meaning Tada Drashtu Sarupe Avasthana. See, friends, Aham Krishnasya Jagataha Prabhav Pralayasthatha. So this illusory Aham cannot be destroyed because it doesn't exist. Like the example I gave, after divorce, who dies? Neither the husband nor the wife. And who were miserable? This husband and wife. Where are they? Nowhere. Our so-called spiritual life is like what? A child was crying, I want that moon from the waters. Now the moon was reflected in the water. He wants to take it out. He wants to take it out. So even if you put a sieve and try to take it out, will it come? Exactly the same way. All our relations and possessions have got this value. When illusions are taken as real, samsara is born. When illusions are accepted as illusions, life is a celebration. See, friends, this is Bhagavad Gita. Thereafter, we are squarely responsible for everything that happens in our life. Nobody is responsible. You know that story which I had told in some of my talks? There was a man who was expert actor and he was acting as Rana Pratap. He was very much known for that. So many programs were conducted and more than 2,000-3,000. So he became perfect in that particular role that he has to play. One day it so happened, as usual, he finished the drama, I went to the green room. Now green room, those boys are there and hey, remove this, and they put it in a bag and on that label, Rana Pratap, lock it and take it. Routine. So he asked, hey Rana Pratap, jaldi utar jaddi. Rana Pratap got angry. This is the way to talk Rana Pratap. Now the child was thinking, what happened to this fellow? Then he went out with his trident and everything. A bus happened to come and stop there. He got into. Rana Pratap thought the bus has come to me. He got inside. Conductor, hey, ticket nikal. Cartoon kahan se aate? He give one. Talk like this to Rana Pratap. The driver saw through the glass. Don't worry. The bus started. Midnight, 1 o'clock, dark forest, deep forest, mountains. Suddenly the bus stopped. Rana Pratap watch. What happened? Chittorgarh. Immediately Rana Pratap got down out of the bus. And the bus went away. And Rana Pratap is moving in Chittorgarh. And Rana Pratap is you and me. अरे यार ड्रामा है ये. When you play this as a drama, then wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. But no, this is a drama. Karnataka. Friends, all the problems of our life are sorted out by one word. Call it as Ram Leela or Krishna Leela. Leela means what? Everything appears to be happening, but nothing is happening. This vision is spiritual life. So from every experience, you can learn. Then you don't have to go to a guru. See, remember this principle. Guru is our ability to learn from every single experience. See, friends, again and again work on this. See? Aham Krishnasya Jagataha Prabhava Pralayasthatha. Now who is this Aham? Now from the Jiva, Bhagavan is going to his essential nature. Mattaha Parataram Nanyat Kinchidasti Dhananjaya Mai Sarvamidam Protam Sutre Manigana Iva. Now the absolute Aham is talking. In the earlier verse, Aham Krishnasya Jagata Prabhava Pralayasthatha, he is the Jiva. And now who is Paramatma? Mattaha Parataram, I have no cause. Superior is the cause, inferior is the effect. Mattaha Parataram Nanyat, Anyat, other than me. There is no Dvaita. So no cause, no Dvaita, and Kinchit, no effect. There is neither cause nor effect, nor anybody other than me. Then what is this whole world? Idam sarvam. What is this whole world? Mai sarvamidam protam. The whole world is like what? Sutre manigana iva. Like the golden beads are put together by a golden thread and a necklace is formed. So the support is the gold, the thread, and the supported beads are also the gold. Sarvam kalvidam brahma. Now what do you want to achieve? This is Chitta Vritti Nirodha. You are going through the experience. But this experience is unlike any experience that we had. It can neither be improved nor can it be corrupted. Therefore, all the spiritual practices, Karnataka, when we are acting on the stage, our performance is so perfect. But at the same time, we don't forget our identity. One useless man become Chhatrapati Shivaji on the stage, putting all the clothes together, making him fat, only a bony fellow. And he walks and talks like Chhatrapati Shivaji. But when he removes the costume, that time he knows he is not even a pati, Chhatrapati. In the same manner, play the role you have to play. But don't get entangled in any role. This is spiritual practice. See, friends. And nobody can help us. That is one of the reasons I do not entertain cause and effect. Do you want to know the truth? Cause and effect is an illusion. One downloaded child was scolded by the Google. You know, in the today's world, father is Google and mother is Amma Jan. You know Amma Jan? Amazon. Whatever you want, Amma Jan will give you. And whatever you want to ask the Google. So, a digital child that was downloaded, children are not born, they are downloaded. So, the father was scolding. I gave you birth and you behave like this with me, with your father? Dad, enough is enough. Who told you you gave me birth? So the dad started shaking, what is coming out, don't know. And then he said, I gave you birth before I was born. Who called you dad? See, friends. So the father is because of the son, or the son is because of the father. Conclusion, cause and effect is an illusion. Therefore, the biggest obstacle for the intellectuals is this logic. Why? Because the sky is too high. ऐसा ही होता है. This is the reason I don't entertain any question answers. It has no meaning. See? Now see how we apply this knowledge. Have we ever asked a question? Why fire is hot? We never ask. Fire is hot. We accept it. Thereafter we think how to deal with the fire. And we deal with the fire in such a manner that the same burning destructive ability of the fire is an asset to us, not a liability. In the same manner, this is what life has presented us. So instead of reacting, learn from that. See, friends, so as we have learned that the fire burns, therefore, do we have hatred for the fire? Fire burns? No. This is what is spiritual life. Receive the world in the light of wisdom. Therefore, mattaha parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Hey Arjun, there is no cause, there is no effect, there is no other. So, the support, the supported, the cause, the effect, everything is but one reality. Like on one man, different conditions are superimposed and many bodies are born which do not exist. One couple came and asked me this question, Swamiji, kindly tell my wife she should respect me. I am elder than her. She insults me before anybody. I said, I will take her side. Because she gives me food, you don't give me food. Why? I said, tell me, were you married together or one after another? No, come on. We got married together. Very good. So, how many years you are married? 15 years. I said, you will keep on fighting for next 4 years. How can you say like that? Now you are teenagers, 15 years of marriage. So husband and wife, the age is 15. 15 years means teenagers. Teenagers are meant for fighting. Then 4 years, 19, teenage over. Then it is easier to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. ठीक है चलो. Friends in the old age, husband and wife are not together because they love each other. They are together because of necessity, understanding, not because of love. Drop that dumb word love, love, love. कुछ नहीं होता love वगैरह. आत्मनस्तु कामाय सर्वम प्रियम भवति. The husband is dear to the wife not for the sake of the husband, but for her own sake. See? Thus, every experience of our life is our guru if we start learning from them. This is Patanjali. Tada drashtuhu sarupa avasthanam. Every experience becomes the yoga. Every experience. That's what I'm telling you. Only spiritual practice is learn. That's it. From every experience. This I have learned, you know from whom? From Bhagwan Dattatreya. If you study the 11th canto of Bhagavad Mahapuran, there Bhagwan Dattatreya was asked, to cut the story short, who is your guru? He said, 2 dozen. Daridri have only one guru. I got 2 dozen. And he didn't say, who taught me what? He said, what I have learned from them. Guru cannot teach. And he cannot stop you if you are bent upon learning. So learn. Every experience is our guru. Once I was taken in a vaccine laboratory to show the things. So I saw all that, and there were so many cages in 3-4 lines, and all the white. There also white superiority. Each cage had about 10-15 mice, and they told some they are all inbred lines, which I didn't understand. But I had to pretend, okay, they are inbred lines. The question is, I don't understand. But they say, oh, how you know? Yes, pretension is the best way. So after that, they say, see, we give various doses, and then we find out in a population of 15 mice in this cage, what happened, what is the percentage and all that thing. Everything was explained. And thereafter, standard thing, Swamiji, you have got any question you can ask. I said, Guru Maharaj, Dhanyavad. Swamiji, why you say like this thing? I said, you have taught me something. What did I teach you, Swamiji? He became nervous. I said, you know, when you show me all that, what I learned, Narayana has created various cages. Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Bengal, Maharashtra, Punjab, Kashmir, and various rats are kept there. And from above, he gives vaccine. And he is noting down. And then, when the scientist is doing observation on those rats, does he care about how many died? He is interested in data. Maharaj, we are like that. Don't take life seriously. When we were not in this world, nothing was lacking. When we leave this world, nothing will be lacking. If you don't trust, go and see. देखो संतो, आनंदाचे डोही आनंद तरंग. तुकाराम Maharaj says, अणुरणिया एवढा तुका आकाशा एवढा. अणोहो अणीयान महतो महीयान आत्मास्थ जंतो निहितो गुहायाम तमक्रतु पश्यति वीत शोकः. देखो, दिस इज तदा द्रष्टु स्वरूपावस्था. So मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. There are two principles in our scriptures. One principle is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Second principle is Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Therefore, conclusion is Brahman is Mithya. See? So we have to work on this both. Where do we take the first principle? Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. This knowledge, what impact it has made on you? Only hearing? See? Our listening to scriptures or satsanga is like what? Like we go to a cigarette shop, pawn shop, and ask, hey, give me Charminar. So he gives the Charminar. And then we want to check whether it's a fake or real. On that it is printed. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. हाँ ठीक है, 4 और दे दो. You read it. Isn't it? Similarly, ब्रह्म सत्यम जगन मिथ्या. स्वामी जी, पता नहीं आजकल लोग सत्संग को आते ही नहीं. मार्केट बड़ा डाउन हो गया. ब्रह्म सत्यम. देखो महाराज, आनंदाचे डोही आनंद तरंग. Oh, now think over it properly. Whenever we receive something or recognize something as illusion, mithya, there are 3 things. Something is, you can do nothing about it. Something is not, you cannot do anything to it because it is not. But the third thing is problematic, which doesn't exist but which appears. See? This principle, one young couple, they had a child. The husband was a commissioner and she was IAS officer. I happened to meet him in Guwahati many years before. So that lady, she said, Swamiji, we have a son. We want to adopt another child. I said, why you produce your own child? Why adopt? No, we want to serve the society this way. I said, you will create problem for you and everybody. Today or tomorrow, it will be known to you. He is the child, that they are not my parents. Then you do not know what is the genome, what is his parentage. See? And then you will suffer in your life. Now this example is meant for 2 things. We suffer because of having, we suffer because of not having, and we suffer because of the third thing. Those who do not have children, they are miserable. Those who have children, they are super miserable. And those who adopt the children, they are maha miserable. Because it's a mithya, it's not your child. There is one lady, now she is where? In Italy. So, she adopted a child, a girl. And same thing, social service, helping the society world. And thereafter, then girl was growing, and according to law of UK, she can't give it up. She has to look after till she is major. And then she started drinking in the school and all kinds of things. And the lady has to go and pick up the child from the roadside, being at home. And whole life, Swamiji, I have done so much for that child. See why this is happening. I say, why do you meddle in God's creation? But I did it for the good of the people. I say, you know why she is behaving like this thing? You expect a tomato to come to a chili plant. See, don't get involved in this mithya world. So the adopted child is a mithya. So 3 reasons of becoming miserable. Because you don't have a child, abhava. Because you have a child, bhava. The third, you adopt a child. See, friends, therefore, when you accept this world as an illusion, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, then what will happen? Whatever we have recognized as an illusion, what is our interaction with the illusion? Number 1, do we want to harvest like, mirage waters? We know them as illusions. Do we ever think of collecting the mirage waters? Do we ever think of improving the mirage waters? Do we ever think of destroying the mirage waters? Then we enjoy it. But we don't want to possess it. Therefore, the spiritual practice is this. Anything which falls in the matrix of cause and effect is an illusion. Therefore, Mattaha parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. This is the meaning. Then the second principle, sarvam khalvidam brahma. Everything is Paramatma. Pranava, because mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. Everything is Brahman. In that everything, we are also included. And as eyes cannot see themselves, I cannot know myself. Then, where being and knowing merges together, that is the ultimate truth. See? So, what is that experience where experiencer is not born? What is that knowledge where knower is not born? This is the meaning of the world, the life as presented by Bhagwan Krishna after completing the 6th chapter. So what was the essence of the 6th chapter? Atmaupammena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham va yadiva dukkham sa yogi paramo mataha. Here it is said, mattaha parataram nanyat, there is nobody other than me. Like, my left hand is having a problem, right hand is okay. Will I hate my left hand? Useless fellow. Because where I am not. In the health I am, in the disease I am. See, my friends, this is what tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthana. Then we don't have to love anybody. Don't have to wait for the 14th February. That day you will recognize. Love is not an action. It is an experience. When a boy and a girl, when they fall in love, it is an action. Therefore, any action which begins, it will end. But the love of the mother for the children, It is not an action. It is an experience. If this is clear, similarly, meditation is not an action. It is an experience. Do we do waking? We are in the waking and then do the things. Do we do dreaming? No. We are in the dream and then go through good and bad experiences. Do we do deep sleep? No. We are in the deep sleep, then we snore. So when waking is not done, dream is not done, deep sleep is not done, why do you do meditation? And anything which is done begins in time and ends after some time. So what is meditation? Waking is limited to waking, dream limited to dream, deep sleep limited to deep sleep. Meditation permeates in and through all of them and yet beyond them. Therefore, we have to live in meditation. Yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihinaha, yasya brahmani ramate chittam, nandati 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 eva. देखो संतो मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किंचिदस्ति धनंजय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. So these two principles, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya and Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, when these two things are put together, that is the meaning. Patanjali Maharshi said, Tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. But instead of taking this meaning, they keep on torturing you. Chitta vritti, don't disturb your chitta. Gaya chitta vritti niroti. Cartoons. After having given this fundamental, now the teacher tells, apply this knowledge. When knowledge is not applied, you will get PhD. All those who do PhD, they are good for nothing. A doctor who is merit gold medalist, he will never practice. He will become a college professor. No risk. To go in the field and work, you require courage to kill the people. Everybody cannot do that. In the same manner, this knowledge we have to apply in our day-to-day life. And that technique is given from 8th verse onward. Raso hamapsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi surya yoho pranavas sarva vedeshu shabdakhe paurusham nrishu punyo gandha prithivyaam cha तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्विनामहं बलं बलवतां चाहं कामरागविवर्जितं धर्माविरुद्धो भूतेषु कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ ये चैव सात्विका भावा राजसास् तामसाश्च ये मत्त एवेति तान् विद्धि न तु अहं तेषु ते मयि. Now this is application of this knowledge. Which knowledge? Mattaha parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mai sarvamidam protam sutri manigana iva. This knowledge now we have to apply in our life. Study of scriptures or satsanga is how we apply that knowledge in our life. If we are interested in applying this knowledge in satsanga in our life, we will not be left with any question to ask. Okay? Like one student asked me this question. Swamiji, in Bhagavad Mahapuran it is told that after listening the whole Bhagavad Mahapuran, the Takshaka came and gave a nice kiss to Parikshitji and he died. So what is the use of listening to that? They don't listen. No, but they say listen, then you listen. You decide. See? No, please tell me. Because in other place it is said that he did not die and here they say he died. Which is the truth? First you die. The question will disappear. See? In the Bhagavad Mahapuran, when he has recognized that death is an illusion, thereafter, who dies? When an actor removes his costume, who died? Even when the costume was there, was he there? He is only playing the role. Nothing happens. Therefore, this knowledge we have to apply in our life. Now, there are 15 examples given here by Bhagavan Krishna. This is example Panchadashi, Purnima. One or two examples, rest homework for you. Raso hamapsu kaunteya, hey Kunti Putra, I am the rasa in the water. You all are very well read, so I will tell you in a technical language. The 5 great elements have got 5 tanmatras. Space, air, fire, water, earth. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha respectively. Now here they say, Raso hamapsu kaunte, aham, apsu in the waters, rasa. It is said rasa. But what we are lost in? It is sweet, it is sour. Rasa is undifferentiated foundation. But when we make it specific, sweet, sour, bitter, salty, spicy, samsara is born. How simple it is. Now if this is true, what will be our spiritual practice? See? Let us not be slaves to any particular object and speciality. What is a very good, very nice. Start with that. No, actually, it was very good. But had there been little more this thing, it would have been good. You are a samsari. See, this is a simple technique. Do not give yourself any choice. That is one of the technique I follow. Before eating, I say the food is good. Afterwards, you don't have to tell lies. And because I had to tell lies, I do the japa. So, hey Krishna, I have spoken lies, please forgive me. Okay. Again, next day the same thing. See friends, Rasa is undifferentiated knowledge with reference to the element water. Simple rule. Specifics are many, non-specific is one. Effects are many, cause is one. We are all lost in many. Hold on to one. See? Colors are many, but the vision indicating the color is one. Now, what is the logic? I like this color, I don't like this color. Our whole life is guided by personal likes and dislikes. And likes and dislikes have no logic. We consider ourselves to be intelligent, prosperous people. See? Therefore, give yourself zero choice. Whatever is there, oh, wonderful. Over. Tell lies. You don't have to teach us. We do that only. Friends. Therefore, Raso Hamapsu Konte Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayoho. So now all these examples, you have to work on it. Shashi Suryayoho Prabhasmi. I am the light in the sun and the moon. Sun is the original light, moon is the reflected light. I am the original light and I am the reflected light. And what is that? Sun does not illuminate only good or bad. Indifferent to whatever comes in the way is illuminated. Meaning, give yourself zero choice when you live in this world. For that, our Mahamantra is there. You thari rai, so mari rai. Marwadi bano. Very simple, very easy. Then, Pranavaha Sarva Vedeshu. The essence of all the scriptural knowledge is Pranava. What is Pranava? Pranava is Om. And what is that Pranava? Om Pura Api Nama. It is beyond the limitation of time. Unborn, uncreated, unmodifying, undestroyed. Eternal Om. I am. So what is this Om? Pranava. It has got three alphabets, A, U and Ma. A begins from the throat, Kantya. U is the modification of the A. And Ma is the conclusion of the sound. A, U, Ma. The Oshtya. Try to say Ma without touching the lips. Say, don't touch the lips. Oh, oh. So the complete language is included in this Om. Therefore, in the 10th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna says, Aksharanam akarosmi. Beginning. Modification, O. Conclusion, Therefore, this Onkar sadhana, when it is done, in that the Ma is to be lengthened. But many of them, they make the O as the long. When you lengthen the Ma, then all the sound waves will purify each and every cell of your body and you will feel peace within you, without you, around you. But they do the other bend. Oh, oh, like a doggy. Oh, don't do that. So, Pranavaha Sarva Vedeshu. Not only that, Shabdakhe. In the space, the sound is me. Every sound, whatever may be the sound. Be attentive. Tomorrow morning also we'll try to see that. Mind expresses as sound or words. Instead of struggling for Chitta Vritti Nirodh, try this. Don't talk to yourself. We are not telling you Chitta Vritti Nirodh. Don't talk to yourself. Is there any struggle? चित्त वृत्ति निरोध जितना ट्राई करो और अरे बेवकूफ, दिस इज नॉट द वे. Or other way, try this. Think whatever you like. Anything you think. But don't use any words. Shabda. Don't use any words. And think. Can you? Like we come out of the bathroom after putting clothes on, in the same manner, the words are the clothes, putting them on, the thoughts come out of the mind. Vritti is a thought. You will not see in books. You have to discover yourself. प्रणवः सर्ववेदेषु शब्दके पौरुषम नृषु. And this cannot be done by imagination. No. You have to put your efforts. Efforts for undoing. What if we have to undo? Don't give yourself any choice. Nayamatma balahinena labhya. The truth is not for the dropouts of life. You have to work hard. Work cheerfully, happily. See? Give it a try. This is how the knowledge, jnanam, savidjnanam. This is the application. 15 of them. Remaining homework for you. Oh God. 4 दिनों में इतना ही मिलता है. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.